Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of One on One with E. I'm here with my special guest. Oh man, got Miss Sneaky up in the building. Yeah. What's good with you?
Hey,
How you feeling?
like a mastermind.
As you should. As you should. So look, first things first. For our guests who don't know, would you mind introducing yourself?
Well, I'm Cynthia. I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm a union carpenter. I'm a massage therapist, and also I'm a 2 times published author.
Okay, 2 times.
2 times.
How was that for you? How was that the first time you published your first book?
Well, the first time I self-published, so it was pretty easy. I just wrote it while I was in prison. And then when I came home, I typed it, 65,000 words, hand typed myself. It took me 29 days to type 65,000 words. So then I self-published it through Kindle, Amazon, or whatever. And I sold it on Barnes & Noble. It's still on sale, Amazon. It's called Get It How You Live. It was basically based off how I grew up in Elizabeth, from the projects to the times I started scamming. You know, just trying to find my way. So it was pretty easy.
Hey, yo, man, and you hand typed all that.
I hand typed it.
All of
It was
that.
stressful, but I hand typed it.
Yeah. And it was actually written when you was doing your time.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get into you doing your time and all that played about, how was it for you coming up in Elizabeth?
Well, I grew up, my grandmother raised me. My mother died when I was 6. My father really wasn't around too much. So it was me and my brother and my sister. So it was just like regular, you know. We lived in the projects. My grandmother was working 2 jobs to try to take care of us and everything. Me, I was lost, you know, fast, just in the streets doing the most. I say like 15, when I turned 15, that was like my best year because I learned everything like about the streets. I learned how to make money. I learned how to seduce people. Like I learned how to do like a lot of stuff at 15.
Yeah.
Stuff that I learned at 15, I probably didn't have no business learning at 15.
Yeah.
But I learned everything at 15. 1999, that was like my best year of my life.
Okay. Yeah. So like you said, you learned a lot, like, and you had a crash course of learning, like you learned in the field.
Right, experience. This is not statistics. This is not what I heard, what I read.
Yeah.
This is my life, all my experiences. When I tell people stories about me, they probably be looking like, but now that I'm home, all my people I was locked up with, I know they see now like, oh, she wasn't playing. No, she's not playing.
Yeah.
This is my life, for real.
Yeah.
Real life.
Yeah, for real. Feel me? And you talk about being locked up. So let's go into that a little bit. Like, what caused you, you know what I mean, like to go down?
Okay, so I was scammed. I'm a ex-scammer. Like the original scammer. Back in the day scammer.
So give me a time frame. Give me like a year frame.
2000, since I was in 10th grade. I've been scamming since I was in 10th grade. I'm 37 right now.
Yeah, so you do
I graduated in 2001, so you do the math.
Yeah.
I'm a seasoned scammer.
Yeah.
Old ex-scammer. But, okay, so it was pretty simple at first. You know, it was Bank America popping off. You know, you go to the ATM, you put a piece of paper in the ATM that basically pretending it's a check. $2,000, you put it in, the money come out.
Yeah.
That was back in the day when I first started scamming. So as the time went by, I advanced a little bit. I started learning a little bit more, so I started creating corporate checks.
Okay.
Like software, all of that. And basically
So when you talking about you playing with corporate checks, them big amounts.
big amounts, big bang.
Yeah, fuck that little
Big
2,000 tricking the machine for
Ain't
$2
no.
grand.
After that, after I learned, it was over.
Yeah.
It was over.
Yeah.
Like I really skyrocketed with that part.
But my thing is, like, because you talking about in 2001 and all that, right? Like,
Yeah, I was in 12th grade that time, 2001, but I was still small scamming in 2001.
okay, like even the scam game back then, it just became commercialized.
Right now, it's like everybody's scamming, they rapping about scamming. I'm like, well, when I was doing it, everybody was like, oh, she a scammer.
Yeah,
She a scammer. She only got that because she's scamming.
Yeah.
Now it's common.
It was, you know, it's super common.
And
Back then,
they ain't even doing half of what I was doing.
yeah,
I know for a fact they not.
yeah.
But back then, everything was, oh, she a scam. Oh, she can do this. She only go here. She only got this because she's scamming. Now,
everybody
scamming.
Everybody want that.
Everybody scamming. I'm forcing my little Rolex from back in the day. My year, but I still got it. But everybody like, scamming is common right now. It's like a job.
It's like a job, yo.
When I was scamming, nobody wasn't with the shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I remember back like 2006. I tried this shit. You feel me? Like I ain't even tried personally. I let somebody. You know how that shit was, yo. I'm gonna pop this shit. What?
It's lit.
Nigga did me in, man. And I've been ever since back then. I ain't touched this shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then I fast forward, like we said, to now. It's like the thing.
Right.
Because it crossed over into pop culture now and got inside our music.
Right, everything. It's like everything. But what I honestly could say is like me, I've never been a shifty person. I've never been a grimy person.
Okay.
Can't nobody from then till now ever say that I beat them out their money or anything. Everything I did was because people came to me. This is why it was like I was like the Robin Hood of scamming.
Okay.
Because I changed my number like every week.
Okay.
People would reach out to me. They broke, they going through whatever they going through. I would give them money before the scam even go through because I already know I'm getting mine.
Your shit locked in.
So I already know I'm getting mine. So I give them money, take care of them, do whatever I was doing for them. But I never in my life, to this day, I never beat nobody out no money. Can't nobody ever say I beat them out their money. And this is how I build public trust. Okay. That's why now, like after the fact that I scammed and did all this stuff, I just know how to fix credit. For me, for people to be able to still trust me, that says a lot about my character.
That's you.
Because nobody would never give me their information. They know I just did a bid for bank fraud.
Yeah.
But they trust me because they know me.
Yeah.
And it's never about money with me.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And that's the thing because that shit is such a sleazy. Like it from the beginning, it been looked at as a sleazy
cutthroat, very cutthroat. People, I'm telling you now, I seen people turn on each other, they sisters, they brothers, they cousins. Everybody gets grimy when it comes to money. You know how many times people call me like, yeah, I used to, my organization, I'm gonna call it an organization now because I already did my time for that. Yeah. But my empire was so dope that I pay people to do everything. I pay people to find me people. I pay people to cash the check. I pay people to deposit the check. I pay people to go inside the bank. I pay people to go to Walmart and get money orders. I pay people to go to the post office and get money orders. I pay people to do everything. I really had a whole organization. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, you know how many people will call me like, oh, don't give her, oh, change this, do this, like behind the person back that they gave me. But you could tell me to do this stuff, but I'm not doing that because that's just not me. You're going to have to take that out with them. I'm going to give y'all this 5 racks, and y'all going to have to take that out between y'all.
Yeah,
I took my money
already.
That's between y'all, because my name is all I got and all I got to stand on. Yeah. My reputation means more to me than any piece of money. So after I give you your money, you want to skunk her, or you want to give her half, or you want to show her and tell her whatever you want to tell her, that don't got nothing to do with me. As long as I know what I gave you.
Yeah, and that speaks to your character, because, like I said, we have, somewhere like somewhere down the line, like you said, you're seeing the money change everybody. Everybody. It's very dirty. And that's the thing. Like I watched an interview with one, with another person who was a scammer, and how he talked about like, I know a bunch of scammers, and I've never seen anybody go to jail. You know what I mean? Like. He said, motherfuckers that go to jail for scamming is motherfuckers who do bad business. You know what I'm saying? And they don't take care of their people. And they tell them, but that's not true, because I took care of all my people, and 119 of them people still told on me. Yeah. After the fact. Yeah. So that's not how
true.
Many people?
119. 119 men and women from Newark and Elizabeth. Or it's on my public discovery. Yes, my PSI report contains 119 people from Newark and Elizabeth, both male and female. And nobody's safe. Yes, and some people even waived their rights and contacted the FBI, Secret Service, and told on me. I don't know if I was living too good for them. I don't know what it was. But I was a good person and they still told on me. So plenty of nights I sat in jail thinking about what I was going to do to get them when I get back. Because I wasn't playing. I know y'all took me away from my daughter. Somebody going to pay.
Yeah.
But it was my demons. So I had to pray, ask God to forgive me, forgive them. To this day, I speak to them now.
Yeah.
But I got a third book coming out. And that don't mean I'm not telling, but that don't mean that I'm not airing it out, because I am. Because this is part of my life. It's all part of my life.
That's your story to tell.
Right.
That's your truth.
So they were safe for 5 years while I was on probation, but I'm not on probation no more. So I could talk about what I want to talk about. It's my life, what I went through, my experience, and it's a part of my life.
Yeah. And congratulations on that, because you just completed your shit,
Yes.
what, about 2 days ago?
Yes. Oh, God. 3
Free at last.
3 days ago.
So, and that's what makes it all free for us to even have this discussion, because you served yours.
I did
and you even did right by your people.
Right.
And my thing is, even with the scamming shit, you wasn't stealing from your people. You was taking from corporations.
From the bank, who's always taking from the bank. The money is insured. They got their money back.
They got their money.
They don't even care.
They don't even care.
So I don't even understand, like, what was the big deal?
Yeah.
And another reason why what pisses the officers off that caught me was because I really wasn't stealing money from corporations either. I was making them bank account numbers up.
Okay.
So when they went to check me and tried to give me identity fraud, they couldn't give it to me because they couldn't identify the account because it was fraudulent.
Yeah.
That's how I know I was really a mastermind.
Yeah.
I didn't know. They come to me, say, do you know how much money you break in? I don't.
Yeah.
I was really making between $40,000 and $60,000 a week, but I didn't know.
Okay.
Because I was moving too fast.
Yeah.
So
You was in the thick of it. You just ripping.
I wish I would have knew, but I didn't know till the numbers came up and the indictment came, and I just was like,
and they divvied it up.
right.
Yeah.
Like, do you know? We've been watching you since 2008,
Yeah.
and here it is, 2012.
Yeah. So what's that? 4 years. So they watched you for 4 years.
I couldn't even say it wasn't me if I tried. I had every type of car you could name, you might as well say. I'm in my drop top with my glasses on. I'm at the drive-thru at the bank. I'm in the G6. I'm in the Benz. I'm in the Beamer. I'm in every kind of car you can name. Shades on, bob cuts, ponytails.
And now you at the point where you pulling up.
I had to, because people start getting faulty with the money.
Okay.
You get faulty with money. Like, I've never been afraid to bust my own trap.
Yeah.
Never. Even when I got caught, I still will go back.
Yeah.
I'ma just do this to get this, to get this, to get that. I'ma still bust my own trap because people really get shady over money. And I thought about the telling part.
Yeah. Like, I don't need nobody there.
Right. I can't tell them. I'm not gonna tell them myself.
Word. And that's the thing. So how did you discover that people was getting shady on you?
Okay, so they wasn't getting shady on me. They was getting shady on each other. But my thought was, if they doing it to somebody that's their friend, who am I?
You don't stand a chance.
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm the person that's getting them the money. The people, the feds, and whoever else, they didn't want them people. Them people got caught, questioned, and they told on me.
Yeah.
They ain't want them people.
Yeah.
They knew the people was going to tell on me.
Yeah.
I knew the people was going to tell on me. But when I got caught, it was like a relief off my shoulders because I knew that it was coming. One day I went to sleep and I couldn't sleep. My leg kept hurting. I was shaking, praying up all night, and then 5 in the morning, I just heard all these doors closed.
And now the same night you couldn't sleep, that's when it's
5 in the morning, like 5:40 something. I heard a lot of doors closing. And next thing you know, it was kicking in my door. Secret Service. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And like, Cynthia Bland. Because I had a modeling contract with Wilhelmina Models before I got locked up, and I went to Paris for Paris Fashion Week. Okay. So once I participated in that, I try to be like y'all in the wrong house.
Yes, I'm a model.
Like, no, you just came back from Paris. So the whole time, I'm like, they had to follow me, all of this stuff, but I didn't know. My grandma kept telling me, like, you got this car out here, you making my house hot. Yeah. They're taking pictures of your car. Denise, her neighbor, told her that she saw people taking pictures of my car, but I didn't want to believe my grandmother. Yeah. I'm like, they ain't taking pictures of my car, girl. You bugging.
Yeah. And the whole thing
they was. Yeah. That's why I tell people the feds do not just get on you. Yeah. People put them on you. I was a nurse. Like, I was just a nurse at the time. Okay. What they watching me for?
So you still maintain the regular job? During this whole process? Okay.
That's what my judge, when my judge sentenced me, he just looked at my record. I had not only did I have a regular job, but I was making $22 an hour just as a CNA.
Okay.
Children's Specialized Hospital. I had a nonprofit organization, which I named Project Destiny after my daughter. So I was doing so much positive stuff in my neighborhood and like on the record, the judge just kept looking like, why did you do this?
Yeah.
I didn't have to be a scammer. I chose to be a scammer.
Yeah.
Because I'm very intelligent.
Yeah.
I didn't have to be a scammer.
Yeah.
I was just greedy.
And could you say like you found your niche at that time? Like, or did you make it into your niche? Like,
it was like somebody did me back in the day when I was like in 10th grade.
Okay.
Once I saw her do me, I'm like, I could do that myself. I could find people and I started doing it. So the money was coming too fast.
Yeah.
And then people just knew me for that. Like, call her, she could get you that bread. Like,
so you completely built it. You completely built your
From
empire
the ground up.
from the ground up. Totally you.
Totally me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, when you in prison, I don't know, people don't know, but
Yeah.
we in the feds, we take pride in who on who indictment. You in here, they arguing. You in here because of a man. You in here because of your brother. This is me.
Yeah.
This is my case.
Self-made.
They came for me. They didn't come for me because I was doing this for this person.
Yeah.
They didn't come for me because that person was doing that.
Yeah.
They came for me because I'm the person they wanted.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend, she tried to take the weight for me. She took half the weight for me so they wouldn't give me so much time.
Okay.
She took the leadership role so they could give me half because they was trying to give me 57 months.
Okay.
She was like, no. I used to beat her up and make her do it, like, just so they
That's
could
what's up.
cut me half the time or whatever like that. But they like,
No.
they didn't tell on you. They told on her.
Yeah.
It's her. We need her.
Yeah, but I gotta respect her for trying.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She did a little 36 months
Yeah.
too.
That's-
I salute her because most men
gotcha.
don't do that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You gotta big that up. You
I
gotta
salute her because
that,
yes, she
man.
did. She stood tall. She's like, she got a daughter. She can't go to jail.
Yeah.
Well, it was me. Like
Yeah.
she stood tall. Like she really did. And on that note, she did.
That's what's up,
It
man.
was like, it was real challenging though. The whole like experience. Like you usually see people go to jail and turn gay. Me was different.
Yeah.
I went to jail.
You was
came
gay.
home straight. When you get in jail, any
Yeah.
female know that's gonna watch this and gonna tell you that
Yeah.
they be so nasty in prison.
Yeah.
Females, it makes you not even want to be gay.
Yeah.
My bunkie was 78. How y'all get y'all rocks off in front of this lady, this grandmother?
Shit.
It
Yeah.
made me be like,
Yeah.
but I went through the whole motions just like a man.
Yeah.
One girl came from Virginia. I was in Danbury, Connecticut.
Okay.
A girl came from Virginia, and I'm like, tell her, oh, my girlfriend in there, in that jail, like in Alderson.
Okay.
You came, Hazelton. You in Hazelton? Come from Hazelton? She's like, yeah, we in church.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you know my girlfriend? She like, what's her name? I tell her.
Yeah.
She like, oh yeah, she got dreads. I'm like, yeah. She
Yeah.
like, she just moved in with her girlfriend.
Oh shit.
My heart, mind you, we was together for 12 years.
And
Now
that's how
this is
you found
before
out.
jail. My heart, sick, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
I was so hurt.
Yeah.
From then on, I prayed. All emotions went out the window. I didn't care about nothing else but whatever I was doing in jail. I was no more good after that.
Yeah.
Sick. So I know everything a man go through when they find out something about their female. I went through that already.
Yeah. You experienced that. You had a crash course.
Heavy.
You had a crash
I
course.
don't want to talk. I don't want to eat.
Mhm.
The people around me
Yeah.
felt bad for me because I'm talking bragging about our life and all this. You in there doing it.
Yeah.
You in there participating in
Yeah.
this. Fuck.
Yeah. You in there. You
You in
having a ball. You
there
in
having
shit.
a ball. I said we always would talk like, don't get into this, don't get into this. And you over there doing it and lying straight to my face.
Yeah.
And I lost my good days from writing you and shit. I lost my good days, got my date pushed back. Oh man.
Fucking with you, man.
Fucking with you and you in
And the
there.
whole
like,
time
oh,
you ain't
my
fucking with me.
girlfriend.
Word.
I'm telling niggas don't send me money, I'm cutting everybody off.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, she doing me dirty.
Yeah. She played me.
I felt it.
Yeah. That shit hit you in the heart.
Heart hurt. That's why I know they say no emotions in prison.
Yeah.
No emotions. One sign of weakness, they gonna try you.
Yeah, because there's no space for that.
No space. Turn it off.
You gotta, you have to, because it's just like business, right? And when you're on the line of business, like when you're doing that jail time, you gotta handle your business so that you could get back out of there. And most importantly, not just come out of there physically, but you still gotta be able to walk away from that shit with some type of mental intact, because that shit, prison is a lot about mentality. Like you can. It's real easy for you to lose your mind in there because it's not normal.
That's right.
It's not normal in there.
It's not.
And you know, like you see a lot of people, they be institutionalized or they'd be in jail and they'd be doing their time and their time would be whooping their ass because they're not mentally there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like you gotta go in there, you gotta handle your business.
Stable. You gotta be mentally stable.
You have to.
You have to be mentally stable. I was in the hole, the chute, we called it in the Fed, segregated housing unit. I had a fight in the camp. So they kicked me out the camp, put me in Brooklyn. I was in the hole for 49 days.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever thought I was depressed, thought about suicide. I swear to you right now.
Yeah.
I lost 16 pounds in there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't care what nobody do to me. That's not a place for nobody. If you're not mentally strong, it's over for you. I see people come out of there, this one lady eating her own, like, it's not for nobody. That's what made me go to school for massage therapy when I came home, because we need, mental health is everything.
Yeah.
You really need to take time for yourself after prison.
Yeah.
I went in the store the day after I got out, I just stood there. My sister was like, girl, what is you doing?
Yeah.
Looking to see what I could get, because I've been gone for 2 years.
Yeah.
I ain't seen a store in 2 years. So now I'm stuck. I don't even know what I want. I just stood there like, it was like, what's wrong with you? And I fasted so much in prison, I had to train myself to eat again when I came back out. I wouldn't eat. They're like, why you won't eat? I'm like, I can't eat till nighttime because I was fasting so much. I wanted to get out of this so bad.
Yeah.
If God wasn't my best friend in there, I don't know who was.
Yeah, and that's what that thing is about. It was like I learned about, I believe like I learned about like mental health after like, you know, like the second time I went in there. And it was for me because when I went in the first time, it was all, you know, it's jail time. I'm young, so it's play, fuck around. All right, time to go home. And then when I go back in, I picked up a book, and that was the first time in my life I ever picked up a book. And so when I had to go back in my second time, I had a different mentality, and I felt every single day of that shit. Because I knew that's where I wasn't supposed to be for the first time, and it was just like, you go to visit, you gotta strip naked for another man, you do this, you go out to work, you can't never have it's never a good night's sleep. Never, like you literally gotta sleep with one eye open.
Right.
And it's just like, all right, okay, you could buy TV on commissary, but we only got certain channels, and it's only certain channels that they allow us to have. And I just seen like basically I seen the whole world on a smaller scale, and that shit fucked me up mentally because for me, I could see a Puerto Rican hit the unit, and his peoples there had shit for him. I hit the unit, they want to know who I am.
Where your paperwork at? What you doing? Who you came for? Oh God.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like we break each other down to our lowest form. And that was just a world on a smaller scale. We pick each other apart to the point where there's nothing left.
Nothing.
Like, you know, we'll have some people who gonna want to watch the interview because they want to see what we talking about. But then you're gonna have a whole another group of motherfuckers. Oh, what's she doing with a new direction? Who she thinks she is? Or I don't like her hair. Or I don't like this. Or I don't like that. And it's like we pick each other apart to the point where it's like, yo, you forget that we the same people.
You're never gonna get it.
You see what I'm saying? And you know, mental health is a huge deal in this because that's everything. Like our mentality, our perception, that's everything. And you know, you did your time, you know what I'm saying, you back. And what triggered you to want to change your lifestyle and not come back out and do the same thing? Because for me, like seeing like and hearing your story, it's like, damn, you got this shit down packed. You know what I mean? You was doing this and you was doing that. So why not come back home and learn from your mistake and stay in that lane?
The real reason I've been stopped scamming, really.
Yeah.
Before I got caught, I stopped scamming. What made me start scamming was Actually, my ex-girlfriend, because she was starting to be around people like boosters and stuff, and she would
Okay.
throw it in my face like, oh, they got this, they got that. So I'm like, nah, I'm not scamming no one. I'm just working a regular job.
Okay.
So this is where this come in at. When people say you shouldn't worry about what people say about you,
Yeah.
I don't care about what nobody say about me. But it's a different ball game when you sleep with this person every night. What they say does matter. I don't care what nobody say. It shouldn't, but it does.
Yeah.
You throwing other people in my face, so I had to be like, what they do? They did what?
Yeah.
I hold up. Let me show you something real quick.
Yeah.
Boop by boop. Here I am again, back on top, back on top. I didn't have to do that, but I did it just to show her like, this is what you got at home. You going out here playing with me with these people, and without the scams, I'm still ill. I'm very intelligent. I know how to get money 99 ways legally. So you want to go out here and cheat on me with these people with no morals? They don't have no brains. They don't have nothing. But the fact that they still close. So this is what you going to play with me for?
Yeah.
So that was my mentality back then. Oh, let me show this bitch real quick. That was how I did it.
Yeah.
Let me show you something real quick.
Yeah.
So I did it. She's looking at me. Now she want the money. So now we fighting. She could have $40,000 in her Gucci pouch. I could have 25. No, she want 1250 out of mine.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about 1250. I'm talking about 12 bands.
Yeah.
She need half of my money so I could stay beneath her at all times. And this is where the discrepancy came in at.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. When I met her, she took care of me like good. But when the money started coming in, people change. They really do change. So this time, when I was in there, I thought about it. I paid for myself to go to school for business management while I was inside. I took up law.
Okay.
I took up parenting.
Okay.
I took up grant writing.
Okay.
I took up nonprofits. I took up everything business. So when I come home, all my plans that I made in jail is what I'm actually living out. People don't know that. Only people know is people I was inside with. They know, and they will tell you. I never read a hood book, but I write them.
Yeah.
I never participated in whatever they had going on because my mom was not in prison at the time. My mom was, when I get out, this is what I'm going to do. I made sure that I'm going to be good when I get out.
Yeah.
I'm going to build an empire, but this time it's going to be legally.
Yeah.
So them same officers that came and got me, like now my officer, she can't stand it.
Yeah.
Your ideas are so creative. Oh, you want to buy a house, you fix your credit, you did this. Yes, I did. I didn't have to be a scammer.
Yeah.
I chose to be a scammer.
Yeah.
So when I was inside, I was like, you know what? I'm really a white collar girl. Like numbers is my thing. They have Narcotics Anonymous for drug dealers.
Yeah.
They have Alcoholic Anonymous for alcoholics.
Yeah.
They don't have nothing for us white collar people.
Nope.
It's not a public outcry. We are addicted to money.
Yeah.
Nobody's not going to say that, but we are addicted to money.
Yeah.
It's nothing better than the sound of an ATM in the morning when it ain't your money.
Yeah.
They don't understand. It's come with a lot. Paranoid. We can't sleep because we know I'm about to be 60 bands richer in the morning.
Yeah.
I can't even sleep.
Yeah.
I sleep, I wake up. Time is it? Gotta go to the bank. Gotta go get 5 people to do all my things that I need to be done.
Yeah.
It's a whole process. So we need rehabilitation too.
Yeah.
We're addicted to money. I thought about it like, I'm not gonna come home. I see everybody scamming. I see everybody doing it. So I could get this money legally. So there's no point for me to put myself back in jeopardy. My daughter, I owe it to her.
Yeah.
I missed 2 years of her life. I left when she was 12. I came back. She was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Her most trying years, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it weighed on me. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I thought about. Every day I call. You
You
felt your ears? You did this, you did
You
that?
felt the weight of that guilt on you.
Right. The CEO's was like, you a nun. You act like she, I'm like, I'm her mother and I'm not there.
Yeah.
I'm like, your nails done, your feet done, you this, your hair done, you this, you that. Like trying to keep up with her and trying not to think about that something's wrong with her on the outside while I'm inside. I was guilty.
Yeah.
I felt very guilty. I was selfish because I didn't think about her. I was buying her everything she wanted. She was spoiled, but I didn't think about the fact that when it's ever come back, if anything come down on it, I'm gonna be away from my daughter.
Yeah.
She broke me down. The day I got sentenced, I asked her, what you gonna miss the most when I'm gone? I'm thinking she gonna be like, oh, people buying me stuff and taking me places.
Yeah.
No, she was like, I'm gonna miss seeing your face. I just
Yeah.
broke down. Like I was no more good at it.
Yeah.
I was no more
Yeah.
good.
Because it's like, that's the shit that money can't buy.
I can't.
Like you did everything that the money can buy, and it never solved. And at the end of the day, it wasn't even about that for us. It never solved
It
nothing.
never did. That's why I don't care about money.
Yeah.
Right now, I spend money on whatever I want to spend money on because I don't care about it. It's something I know I could get. I could go broke today and tomorrow be back
You
up
get back.
because it's me.
Yeah.
So I don't care about money.
Yeah.
People do stuff to me shady over money. I look at them sideways and keep on moving
Yeah.
because it's money. I don't care about money.
Money.
It's just money.
It's money. It can be replaced.
It could be replaced.
It's nothing.
money. That's it. I don't care about money. I don't care about spending money. I don't care about nothing with money. When it comes to money, and I just knew when I came home, that's not I prayed about it. Like, what's my gift? I was trying to find my gift. So people might think that I just went to school for massage therapy because I just want to touch on people. No, I prayed about that. And I said, what's my gift? And it was healing my hands.
Okay.
So I went to school for massage therapy when I came home. And I already had the business mind from me taking the business classes inside.
Yeah.
So when I came home, I'm like, okay, I want to own a spa.
Yeah.
I started working at a spa. Hand and Stones in Hillsborough, driving there every day, going to school at the same time.
Yeah.
It was a struggle for me. I was working 3 jobs.
Yeah.
3 jobs and going to school.
Yeah.
So if anybody ever tell me because they a felon they can't do, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a female and I did it. 3 jobs, all the way down to New Milford, Hillsborough, and then back up to Weehawken to work at a spa.
Yeah.
I was at a physical therapy office in Piscataway.
Okay.
I was a nursing assistant in New Milford, and I was a massage therapist in Weehawken.
Yeah.
All in one day.
Yeah. And this all
After the storm, after I came home.
Yeah.
So nobody can tell me, oh,
Because
no.
your mind frame is, I won't be denied.
Go.
Yeah. You want something, you gotta go get that
Gotta
shit.
go get it.
You have to.
Gots to go
Nobody
get
ain't gonna give you shit
it.
out
Don't
there.
owe you. They don't owe you.
And that's my biggest thing. It's like, even if let's just say your girlfriend, whatever, like, she you had 24 bins, she wanted 12, or
She gonna get 12. She gonna bust my windows out.
You
She
see what
gonna
I'm
fight me. She gonna bite me. She gonna scratch me. She gonna do
And my-
something. She gonna get that money.
yeah, and my thing is, so even if you decide to part ways or anything with a person, life don't owe us shit.
Nothing.
Like, I hate the fact that people feel, false titles of, like, entitlement, like feeling false entitlement. Like,
Bitch, I'm with you. You better give me that money.
exactly.
I
And it's
got
like,
60 racks. She got about 100. She still gonna want 30 of mine.
you see what I'm saying? Like, you're not entitled to anything. I don't even care if you help me get 100% of this. Like, you should never feel entitled in life, because we're not even promised tomorrow. You're not even promised the next minute. So for anybody to feel any type of entitlement, like life or the world owes you anything, you waking up, you woke up out the bed wrong. Because if you want something in life, you gotta go get that shit. Whatever it is, whether it is building an illegal empire, or it's building, or it's doing your fair time and coming home and building a legal empire. Regardless of what, nobody ain't hand you shit.
Right.
You built all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that should always be the mind frame. Like, if I could sit here and I could build up something illegal, this damn big, why can't I sit here and take my talents and build something legal? Because you can.
That's what we need to focus on, like, as black people,
Yeah.
our culture. Instead of everybody wanting to be entrepreneurs and selling this and selling that.
I don't even
that's
think
not
people
what we
understand
need.
what it is.
They don't. We don't need that.
Yeah.
We need to change the quality of life. We need
Exactly.
resources, we need education.
Exactly.
And then you don't have to worry about him robbing you because he got the same thing.
Yeah.
If he's lacking something and I got more than him, he's gonna get jealous.
Yeah.
We all grew up the same way.
Exactly.
Poor, with nothing.
Yep.
Nobody don't owe us nothing, but it don't take but too much of your time. Me, I always try to help people get jobs. I do the most. I started doing construction. You know what I did?
What's that?
I went to every neighborhood in my neighborhood.
Okay.
When they gave me a job and told me they need people,
Yeah.
I could have went and got some college kids.
Good.
I could have went and got people I know that's good people. I didn't do that.
Good.
I went to get the people that look like me and is going through the same thing I'm going through because I know what they need.
Yeah.
You know how many times people contacted me and told me their stories that almost made me cry. I had to make sure they get a job.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whatever you could do to
parole
help.
on me, probation on me, child support this girl saying this. Us as females, we weigh heavy on guys. They might not think so.
Yeah.
If you working every day and you my man, you working every day and I'm telling you this ain't enough, you gonna go do something stupid. You know how many people I seen do that? You gonna go to jail.
Hell
When you go to jail, I'm gonna mess with somebody else anyway.
Yep.
That's what they gonna
The
do.
game gonna keep going.
We weigh heavy on guys. They
Yeah.
might not think so, but they do. And me, when I got from these jobs, the job that we had give you $210 extra a week for food.
Okay.
They give you a rental car, they put you in a condo. You basically don't have to spend your own money.
Okay.
So it puts me in the house with these men.
Okay.
So basically I'm staying in the house with these men while we at root.
Okay.
I'm the counselor.
Yeah.
I'm the maid.
Yeah.
I'm the mother.
Yeah.
I'm the therapist when they all going at each other's neck.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to stop them, so it made me understand men a little bit more.
Okay.
So I felt so bad and felt so close to them, like, we have to do something about this. I'm like, something has to give. It's our quality of life that needs to be changed.
That's a fact.
You want to go a new direction? How could you go a new direction if you go around these people and they still the same old people?
Yeah.
You want to change, they gonna call, oh, she gonna come home talking about, she only talking about business. That's right, I'm gonna talk about business for one purpose. You know why? If I only do business with you, you can't hurt me.
Because I'm not, you're not in the personal box.
You can't hurt me.
You're not in the personal box.
You pay me for my time.
Yeah.
You paid me and I gave you the service I delivered the service that you want. You can't hurt me.
Nope.
So that's why everything about me is strictly business now. Too many people that I got personal with hurt me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hurt no more.
Yeah.
I want to be happy and that my business not have nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
So if I keep it strictly business,
Yeah.
nobody can hurt me.
Yeah. That kills all the conflict right there. Because
Nobody
like
can
I
hurt
said,
me.
it's business. It's only it ain't personal, baby.
I don't want to get attached to you.
Nah,
you can't take me out. I can feed myself. I will eat noodles.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is business.
Because and at the end of the day, if it all goes away, I got the know-how, and I got the and I got the hustle to build it all back 10 times better.
Right. Without you.
Without you. That's it. So regardless of what, this show gonna go on.
It's gonna go on. It had to. It had to.
Because you know the future of our kids and our community is banking on that. We spent too much time, I'm gonna say, in the old direction.
Right.
With all this, with all these personal
competition.
Yeah, exactly.
You get up and you don't even worry about, oh, she just came home, how she get this.
Yeah.
You shouldn't think about it like that. You should want to be not saying that I'm God or nothing like that, but I don't really know too many people that actually came from where we came from, overcome it and still do good.
Yeah.
People use it as a pity trip. Oh, I just came home, I can't get a job.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's like, even with your same point, it's like a person shouldn't listen to your story and feel like it's a shot to the face or a shot to the gut.
Right.
You should hear this story and be inspired. It's only being told to inspire you.
Right.
And that's my whole thing, is like, stop personalizing.
Right.
Stop personalizing. Yo, I respect what she did. Yo, I like that. Yo, that's what's up. How could I get like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how could I get my mind like that?
Right.
And that's the thing. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to take my moves and apply it to yourself.
Right.
You should get inspired by this. You should get inspired by seeing 1-on-1 with 8 come from the basement to being inside of a studio right now.
Right.
Don't look at 8, fuck that nigga. What is that? If you look at it like that, you're looking at it the wrong way, bro.
Right, you're gonna forever be down. Like we not in competition with each other.
No competition.
I try to tell people, only person I'm trying to be better than is me.
That's it.
You don't owe me nothing, I don't owe you nothing. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Yeah. I know I'm this and I'm that because I just went through.
Yeah.
It ain't do nothing but build my strength.
Yeah.
I know I'm strong because half of men I know can't go through what I went through.
Exactly.
Build it. I came home and I'm back doing better than I was before I left.
Yeah.
Some people still stuck where they was at.
Yeah.
But I don't fault them. Yeah. I'm not judging them. All I'm saying is change the way you think. When you change the way you think,
you're going to get different results.
Everything else going to change. You insane if you think you're going to still get the same result. Different results doing the same stuff. It's not going to work. I could have came home and started scamming. Yeah. I could have been up probably $1 million right now. All the stuff I know.
Yeah.
From being in there and meeting other people that do other type of stuff. Yeah. I could be $1 millionaire.
And then that day would have came and your daughter would have had the same results.
Came back and got me.
Came back and got you. And you know it would have been 10 times harder.
Right.
And so now let's talk a little bit about what you got going on now with the credit thing.
Okay, so
we touched on that a little bit. So
I took a class around 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So I took the class, I learned how to fix people credit. So I did a couple people credits free just to make sure that I had the hang of it and make sure that I was actually gonna get results. So once I got the results, I just started charging people.
Yeah.
And it's just been going ever since, and I just be busy. I get off work. Yeah. I'm a carpenter. Yeah. Commercial carpenter.
Commercial carpenter.
Union commercial carpenter.
Yeah, put a union in there. Yeah. That's an accomplishment.
Strong.
Yeah.
So after I get off work, I take a shower, I meditate, pray, light my candles. I gotta do all of that. Detox all of the world.
Yeah.
Get in my little quiet space, and I start helping people fix their credit.
Okay.
So that's enough. That's a step to enhancing your quality of life.
Okay.
Because as a youngin and growing up where we grow up at, many people don't tell us how we need credit.
No.
So now we looking like it took us for us to be grown to now organize our stuff. Some people might have did, might have had somebody to show them, but I did.
But for the large majority, and the people that I know, we didn't. We
didn't. So now that my credit score in the 8s.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Since I know how to fix credit now, I went to the car lot just to make sure.
Yeah.
Just to let me see if I could get me a 2021 Benz with no money down.
Yeah.
And I could. And you know why? I'm in the process of buying a house right now.
Okay.
They're like, you can't do that, let them run your credit. I can let them run my credit because I know how to fix credit. I'm going to take it off.
Yeah.
I'm going to let them run it to see what I'm capable of.
So you can afford to take a hard inquiry.
I can take a hard inquiry and go home and take it off.
Yeah, you win.
Now that I know what I know.
Yeah, you in the building. Yeah.
So I'm going to let everybody run it up.
Yeah.
You talking about you just got approved for a car?
Yeah.
I'm looking at a $390,000 home loan, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to brag about it because I brag about the bones.
Yeah.
So now the land of milk and honey, I'm walking in that.
Yeah.
This is my favor. It gotta be what Father Abraham was talking about. Because I'm living good right now.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not trying to brag on people. I want to help people.
Exactly.
So if they need their credit fixed, I'll get y'all a good dip.
Yeah, I see that.
But we need it. As a people, we need to come together and enhance our quality of life. We need more resources. We need education. Everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody can't be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be entrepreneurs. Some people got to stay behind and do some work.
Yeah.
Some people got to stay behind and do some work. Because when you become an entrepreneur, it becomes self.
Yeah.
All selfish.
Yeah.
You're not worried about helping her. You're not worried about helping him. You're worried about having all this money.
Yeah.
And since we living in this internet stage, a lot of people follow people that they don't even know.
Yeah.
You should be looking at people that you see go through the same struggle that you went through and overcome it and want to be like them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should want to be like me, but I mean, I don't have a beef with nobody. You can ask me whatever, and I'm going to tell you free game all the time, all day. But no, you want to follow somebody that's doing the most. You don't even know those people. It's a marketing tactic that they're using. To pull everybody in to make y'all think they driving Rolls Royces, they got all these Birkin bags. So you mean to tell me that you just spent $30,000 on a bag and you don't own nothing?
Don't own nothing.
So you got all these bags and shoes lined up, but you don't own nothing? And we blinded by that? That's what we blinded by? Men. So he driving around with all these cars and all these jewelry and all this stuff. He don't even have an apartment. And you want us to be blinded by that?
Yeah.
But we are.
Yeah.
And it's sad as a culture.
It is.
They think we judge. We're not trying to judge you. We don't think we better than nobody. But if we're going to walk in a new direction, this got to be the new direction first. Before you try to look cute, your mind got to be right.
Have to be.
I don't want no car note. I could get any kind of car I want at this moment.
Yeah.
I don't want no car note. I learned it's a liability.
Yeah.
It's a liability.
Yeah.
So I'm paying car note, insurance, this, that, and the third, and I still want to look cute.
Yeah.
Can't afford to do that. Because if you can't afford to do that, your living situation, where you sleep at night, should have been the most important thing that you worried about.
Yeah.
Before you went and drive a Benz and you live in the projects.
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
It ain't adding up. Like
it don't make sense.
Your liabilities outweigh your assets. And it's like, at the end of the day, what does any of that do for you?
Nothing. Like me. I was addicted to social media. I want to show them everything I got. I want to show them everything I got. I want to show them everything I got. But it's not about me showing them what I got. I was just showing them that you can hustle. I can hustle. I'm trying to disappear. Live quiet and peaceful because that's all I want right now.
Yeah.
Peaceful. But I'm trying to show y'all how it's done.
Exactly.
That's the part that I'm showing.
Exactly.
I'm not showing you that I just made $5,000 in 2 days.
Yeah.
Or I made such and such amount of money at work. Or I made such and such amount of money off massages, off doing credit, off this, off that. I'm trying to show you that it's doable.
That's it.
That's
I'm
it.
just showing you that
this
it can
is
be
doable.
done.
From a female, you're a man.
That's it. And my thing is, that's all I want from you. You know what I mean? Just to see that.
It's doable. This is doable. Like you could get up every day and have 5 hustles going on.
Yeah.
My brain be all over the place. I'm a mastermind. It's no secret. I can't stop thinking. When I try to go to sleep at night, sometimes I can't. The ideas just keep flowing in. Right now, in my head, I'm a millionaire.
No.
I give myself 3 weeks, I'm a millionaire.
No.
You know what? I'm a millionaire. I own a wellness center. I own everything.
Yeah.
In my brain. This is why I can't sleep.
Yeah. I literally, like, I gotta have I gotta either have a notebook or I gotta have like my memo pad in my phone because I gotta flush this stuff out of my head. I can't sleep.
Me neither.
My mind is like, and then I can't not act on something. I'm not one of the motherfuckers who just be thinking.
You don't do it.
Hell no, I do. I'm a doer.
Me too.
I don't care what my end goal looks like. I care about starting the process, right? Because I understand, like I tell myself the same things all the time. Let my whys be bigger than my hows.
Right.
Right. So the reason why I'm doing one-on-one with E is always bigger than the question, how am I going to do one-on-one with E?
And I'm glad you said that because this is me. I was thinking about that before I came here, right?
Uh-huh.
This is what I do. For a long time I couldn't find out my why. Like why you doing this, why you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Then I think about this. How I knew I was different. Me, some people, we grew up in a cage, we grew up in the projects.
Yeah.
You don't want to get a good job because you want your rent to go up. I'm different. Me, I'm going to put myself in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Because you know why? I'm going to have to get my way out.
Yeah.
And that get my way out is going to make me struggle.
Yeah.
Why would you get a big old house like that? Because I know I'm going to have to bust my ass.
Yeah.
It's going to challenge me.
Yeah.
Because I know I got insurance and I know I got taxes and I know I got this and that and this and that and water bills and this and that. And I know that if I stay stagnant, how am I ever going to grow? You can't. You cannot grow that way. I do, and I worry about the consequences later. That's why I'm a risk taker.
Yeah.
I will give all my money for whatever I want to do to invest in myself and think about how I'm going to get it back later.
That's it. I'll worry about that later.
Think about it later.
Whatever my consequences is, I'm going to handle that later.
Later. That ain't even my business.
Right? That ain't even my business.
Ain't my business.
Nope. And regardless of what, I'm good with it. I'm going to feel like I stole shit, okay? Because if it pay off, it was worth it. Even if it don't pay off, it's still worth it because I'm learning in the process and I'm still doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why, you know, like I asked you the question of why didn't you go back into what you was doing?
It's not worth it. The
it.
money is there because everybody's scamming now.
Exactly.
So identity theft is the most number one thing that they really can't detect.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you scamming, I wasn't a credit card scammer, but I learned a lot when I was away.
Yeah.
I was making corporate checks. When you do identity theft, it's hard for them to detect who's doing it. You know why? You at the gas station,
Yeah.
you at Walmart, you at the pharmacy, you online. You don't know which one of those people took your information.
Yeah. You done swiped it at the corner store,
It's too
you swiped
easy.
it here, you swiped it there. And
This is why scamming is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
You can't detect it.
Yeah.
The only thing people do that's stupid to get them caught, and I'm gonna keep saying it's stupid, so y'all scammers, this is a one-on-one for y'all. Stop booking plane trips in your name with people credit cards. You want to get caught. You must want to go to jail. But all y'all pandemic people that was saying y'all wanted to take me somewhere, I couldn't get flued out because I was on probation. But I ain't on probation no more.
Flew me out now.
Give me the money. I'll book my own itinerary.
Yeah.
You ain't put my name on it.
Word,
You
yeah.
put my name on it.
Nigga, go up there and get a credit card and then book that shit
Ain't
inside.
that man, you can't be doing it. You must want to go to jail.
You're done. You're done. You done did all that shit for nothing just to put your name on it.
Another thing is what they shouldn't do
Uh-huh.
is stop paying your bills with people credit cards.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something, stop, not even if you paying your bills, stop being the person that say, oh, I pay bills, I'll give you half off. Because let me tell you something, when they come get that person who billed that name in, they tell them.
They gonna tell him.
Who going to jail for that? I gave him $50 and he paid my bill. They tell him. I'm telling you, stop scamming stupid and stop scamming in packs. Because 5 of y'all get caught, 3 of them telling. I'll give you 3.5 when they say you got 110 months and you start doing the math.
Yeah.
110 months is 12 months in a year. Oh my God, they just gave me to you. Yeah, it was me and Boo Boo, my cousin. They came and got me and asked me that I want to make $100 if I do this. They tell me, stop scamming in packs. I don't care, not nobody else to do what you want to do,
But if you don't want to go to jail, that's a good way to
make
go
it
to
positive.
jail.
You need a job, I help you do a resume, I help you do everything besides go to jail.
That's a fact, and that's the thing because a lot of guys, they have a talent, right? Like they have
And not rapping, please don't say rapping. Please do not.
I was thinking in the scamming. I was thinking in the scamming
Please
field.
don't say say rapping.
I'm not
Please
crazy.
don't.
Look, that's a conversation for a whole nother
Please
day.
don't.
Hey, how many of those you get inside the DM a day? Because I know they come.
Let me tell you something. I actually was thinking about, because one day I went to meet with Mona Scott. I went to this thing, Mona Scott was there.
Okay.
She gave us her information, like if you have a pitch for a reality show, give it to us. And
Now this Love and Hip
Love and Hip
Hop
Hop producer Mona Scott. But she said, Yandy, she said Yandy wasn't a producer.
Okay.
But what she liked about Yandy was that when you give Yandy an opportunity, she take it.
Okay.
She don't say like, I'm not a producer, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So that's what made me be like, okay, so when people send me their raps, I'll be telling them like, I got plugs, I got connections, but I am not.
Yeah.
I don't have nobody in those studios.
Word. I'm not an A&R.
I'm not
I can't get you on.
I cannot put you on, and I'm not about to post your music
Yeah.
on my page. You gonna make my clout go down. Especially if it's garbage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, you can't be shooting people's dreams down. I'm not trying to shoot nobody's dreams down, but
You just saying it's not to your liking.
I don't
Yeah.
entertain music.
Yeah, it's not your thing. And
I can't.
the scamming, this to me, scamming, clothing, rap, like the floodgates is open
For everything.
on all that shit.
It's money everywhere.
It's money everywhere.
It's money everywhere.
Every morning you wake up and you see,
Money.
and it's just like, I respect you for going to go try to go get it. But my thing is sometimes you got to think outside of the box and away from what everybody's doing. If you see these lanes is already crowded, use your brain to go somewhere else.
Right.
That's it. That's it. And you know, like if you're good at rapping, so to say, like you see the lane is so fucking clogged up with rap, do something else and let your rap music.
Start singing reggaeton or something.
Like let your rap music like open up
Start
the door for
singing
that.
reggae or something.
It's the floodgates.
Be an R&B singer or something. Just please.
Yeah. So another question though, what's next for you?
Okay, so what's next for me is, like I said, I got like so many things going on. I don't want to really say it on the air, but
Just give us something like.
wellness is my biggest thing right
Okay.
now. So a wellness center.
Okay.
You know, my sister, she's a nurse.
Okay.
So we doing like a little medical
Okay.
spa type thing
Okay.
right now. That's in the motion right now. And then as far as me being a carpenter, I just joined the New Jersey Minority Real Estate Professionals.
Okay.
So my loan officer actually, she's very nice loan officer. So we're trying to buy a house.
Mhm.
I got plugged.
So you plugged in with
My
the-
loan officer, she's very nice. She know my story.
Okay.
So when she found out I was in the union, she like, oh, I got a lot of business for you because she sits over all the realtors in New Jersey, the minority, whatever. So with my construction stuff, or whatever, I also am a general contractor. So
Okay.
doing a little home development.
Yeah.
I have that like plan in the making. Me and my daughter. Well, not my daughter, but I call it Project Destiny. Properties and home
Name
improvements.
behind your daughter.
So name behind my daughter. So I got like a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah. But that's.
So it might seem like an instant, but I'm
Nah, but
not.
that ain't nothing new to you though. You always got a lot of shit.
I'm always
going on.
scattered all over the place. People don't think that,
Yeah.
oh, she always doing this, she always doing that. They don't think it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it do make sense. You know why? The construction gets me excited. It ignites me. It keeps me going.
Okay.
After 2 days I'm out at work, I want to go to work.
Mhm.
The construction, me
That-
being in the union,
that
the
keep-
money
yeah.
gives me the baggage,
Yeah.
gives me the leverage to do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
The massage, me being a massage therapist, people talk to me and I can calm them down. And the fact of me to know that I know that your sciatic nerve is the biggest nerve in your back, and the fact that I can massage you and put you to sleep by touching your knee, that means a lot to me because it also relaxes me. And with mental health being a big thing right now, I know that people need a getaway. We need to relax.
Yeah.
So this is why I incorporate everything together.
Yeah.
People might not think that it makes sense,
Yeah.
but it do make sense. Because if I could fix your credit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Help you build good credit, good enough so that you could now build a house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, get a house, right?
Yeah.
And I also know a lot of people that can fix houses.
Mm-hmm.
Then I also could calm you down. I'm that bitch in
Because-
real life.
And just to break it down even more so, because You got the construction right here, right? What you talking about? Fixing houses. Then you also got
A loan officer on deck, realtors on deck.
exactly, and then you got the massage, and we talked about the sciatic nerve and how it calms people, and then we talking about the mental health piece. You know what I mean? Like you also got the what was the third one? We had
Wellness.
construction. Yeah, then we got the wellness. So it all ties in. You know what I mean?
They all go together to enhance. That's my goal is bigger than this. It ain't about the money.
Yeah.
It's the freedom.
Yeah.
Because everybody.
But you touched on the leverage part though.
Right.
Because you like you said, the contracting and the money from that gives you the leverage.
My union money allows me freedom to do what I want.
Alright, so we go. Yeah, I had to check in with my cameraman just now. He was giving me a bad signal, man. But so another thing before we wrap it up though, how can people reach out to you? Like you got Instagram? Or?
Yeah, I have an Instagram. It's 908_modelchick1C, and I'm in the process of making a business page so that they don't have to
go directly to your personal page.
My personal page. I'm gonna take my personal page down once I get everything like coordinated.
Okay.
So they can reach out to me like that if you wanna get credit fixed, if you need your credit fixed, or you want a job, trying to find a job, I'll help you like as far as resumes. I do know a lot of people and I do got a lot of connections as far as that. You want a massage, hit me up, Glam Hands Day Spa on Instagram. So basically I'm like a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop, man. And it's all legit.
All for the people. I'm all for the people.
Yeah. Anything? Is there anything you want to say or anything before we get up out of here?
I just want to say that since we are talking about a new direction,
Yeah.
it all starts with your mind frame. Like, don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people was telling me like about buying the house and all this because I got a record and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 different approval letters right now in real life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't let nobody ever tell you what you can't do. Don't let nobody hold you back. Change your mind frame. Whatever you want, you can have. As long as you can see it, think it, you can see it, you can touch it, you will have it.
Mm-hmm.
But just enhance your quality of life, because us living in the hood was not meant for us to live in the hood our whole life. We gotta go. You gotta think outside that box. It's time to go. Until everybody's mind frame is changed, it's gonna forever be destruction. So I just want everybody to change their mind frame on how they think. Not saying you gotta be all flashy like me, because I'm gonna be flashy because I just went through some stuff and I got some stuff to prove to myself.
Yeah.
So it's nothing personal towards nobody, and you can reach out to me.
It's
You want your
business.
credit, whatever.
It's all business.
It's all business.
That's it. That's it. Hey yo, and I want to thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? This was definitely much needed. You know what I mean? How was it for you though?
I like that. I was nervous at first, which I was interrogating me. Had a little flashback, but it was okay.
But yo, shout out to everybody for tuning in, and to the next episode. We out, yo. All right.